Amos2 is my favorite sim at the moment and has been for the last couple of months. And as it mostly is with the dearest things, with them we are more critical or most critical. And this is also the reason why I am doing this video right now. Not to pour some hate over the game, taunt it or whatever. No, I'm in a good spirit and I only have good intentions. So before we really get into the state of custom AI and custom championship, I'd like to point out the following. I'd like to say, well done, Reiza. Thank you for all the work. Thank you for the community. We are already at a point where the game is not only working, but a lot of fun. Custom AI and custom championship are two features that I missed dearly in Project Cars 2. I was one of those people back then in 2017, 2018, who notoriously put in requests to the developers for a custom championship. Of course, they would ignore it. Reiza has done it, and I'm super grateful for that. I'd like to start by talking about the custom championship itself. I won't go into detail here on it because I've done a video about it, which you can see up there. So if you're interested in the state of the custom championship, I recommend this one. Two more things concerning the custom championship, which I also would very much like to mention here, are the not optimal real historic weather system and the point score types available in the custom championship. Regarding the weather system, for me it didn't work. Although I checked the original dates, the real dates, put them in, I would have rain where there should be sunshine, or vice versa, or just different weather. And excuse me, I've read somewhere in the forum, please go and check your Microsoft Windows system clock. Sorry guys, no, no, I won't change my system time for a game. Come on. And of course, number two here, the point score types, as Reiza calls them, they are also not optimal. There is a random group of score types, but this group lacks very popular, prominent score types like the older Formula 1 type of 10, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1 or 9, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1 score type. It also lacks completely the card series, which I would have found very handy for my championship, and other types. Either Reiza, please give us some more popular original types, or, as so often, make it editable for us to set our own score types. That'd be great. AI can always be better. I've heard that R Factor 2 is supposed to have a good AI. I think from my own experience that Raceroom has a better AI than Automobilista 2. However, the AI in AMS2 is good in my opinion. It is raceable, it is fun. What I miss though is more human-like behavior. I want them to cover their lines. I want them to use my slipstream when I wave to the side. At the moment, they just stay on their track, won't follow me. I want them, yes, perhaps to cover the inside line, do defensive moves, to block me. All that human drivers would do. Overall, I'd like the AI to do more mistakes. Period. And of course, yeah, that's a big one. Final thing, their strategy is still too often FUBAR, incomprehensible or just nonsense. Concerning the custom AI, I would definitely love to have a DNF rate or probability, because I think so far the error avoidance values are not really noticeable. For the last race at Laguna Seca, I even lowered the values by 0.2 or 0.3 for all drivers, and yet, excuse me, I haven't noticed any particular significant changes in their driving behavior. Maybe I've missed something. Please tell me if you've had other experiences or if perhaps I have said something wrong. I haven't noticed it. What I don't like, still don't like, is the blue flag behavior of the AI. Slowing down while driving through the corner is not optimal. Please, Reiza, erase that, make them move away from the optimal line, or let them accelerate slower out of the corners. Please put something in that removes misunderstandings and danger when lapping these drivers. Next to the AI DNF probability value, I'd like to have a specific track skill value. For instance, make Tony Kanaan at Laguna Seca specifically better, make, I don't know, Ayrton Senna at Monaco even better than generally, make Paul Tracy better at a specific track. I think you get what I mean. Finally, let's get to my requests, which are in part a repetition of what I said in previous videos, but why not? I mean, sometimes repetition is necessary for a change. Well, it normally is. We have to persevere. So here's my list in, well, a loose order. I'd like, as so many other people, I'd like a safety car or a full course yellow, especially here in the card. That would be great. I'd like a white flag. That shouldn't be a problem to indicate the last lap. I'd like team championship points. What about that? Yeah, most of all, actually, I'd like to have the option for those super talented modders to put in own textures for, yes, driver helmets. They are as important, especially in open wheelers, as the liveries. At the moment, there are only generic helmets and you will have a different helmet design and color in every session. In consequence and as a complement, I also like to have moddable textures for racing gloves and overalls, and why not also driver faces, because especially in the replays we can watch these faces. AMS stays being on the move, and I'll stick to it. Please tell me in the comments what your thoughts are, what your experiences are with the custom AI and custom championship. I'm curious to know, and let's get into discussion and make this game even better together. Thanks a lot for watching for this time. Have a good time. See you on the next one.